Look at that line.
Look. Look, it ain't organized. All right, all right. Oh, we gotta use that one. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Here to give you knowledge that you didn't know. Put you on some game. Now you got a buzz. You are now listening to Cannabis. We're back on Word on the Street, and in this story right here, you're not gonna believe this right here. We got a Vancouver man gets arrested for opening a store. What kind of store is it? Where he's selling hard drugs. This is in Canada now, Vancouver, Canada. All right, your boy Jerry Martin, who is 51, by the way. Okay, this isn't, some genius idea from Gen Z or even millennials. All right, he said that he had plans to challenge his arrest in court, matter of fact, because he argued that it was contaminated drug supplies that caused the harm. Okay, I'm just a business owner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a business owner. How did I know it was gonna be contaminated? All right, I'm not over here making it in the back. All right, we just got boxes. All right, Vancouver police said it arrested a man for drug trafficking. That's what he got booked for. Drug trafficking in connection with an illicit drug dispensary, but have not laid formal charges. Now, why doesn't he have formal charges? But I don't understand the laws in Canada and how this works. But yeah, the arrest on Thursday came one day after Mr. Martin opened the shop. He didn't even get to live out his legal Pablo Escobar dreams. He didn't get to live it out. You know what I mean? He got 1 day. They let that man put up the marketing, social media ads. He had SEO stuff running. He got all that, right? And hey, it didn't quite work out.
So there's a few things that are interesting, right? So before I even get down to what I want to get to, can you scroll up? Look at this line right here, boy. I know it's cold in Canada. Everybody got their hoods on. Everybody's facing away from each other. We got one woman facing her whole back turned to everybody.
She got a chicken.
Look, it reminds me. Look, if you've ever been into an adult store, the XXX stores, and you see them people in there with the caps, you got the little caps on and the hoodie, and it
because they're the mayor.
Because hey. Let me get 3 ounces of heroin.
Mayor Johnson.
let me get 3 ounces of heroin and sprinkle a little crack on.
Let's sprinkle some crack on him and get out of here.
Now, wait a minute, hold on now. See, you making fun of the man in his dreams, Corey. You making fun of the man in his dreams. Look, he understood one thing that business owners we talk to all the time have to understand.
Okay, what's that?
Scaling. You know what I'm saying? Scaling. Now his version of scaling is a little different. It was a it was a scale.
Yeah.
It was an actual scale. There were mountains of cocaine on that scale. And he began selling the drugs on Wednesday out of a mobile trailer. He said, bro, you know who I am? I'm Walter White, baby.
Goddamn right.
JM up in this thing.
Come on, man. He parked it in Vancouver's downtown east side, which is a neighborhood with a high rate of drug use and concentrated drug overdose prevention services. So they've been fighting this for a while, and they don't know what side he's on. But he said, I'm actually on y'all side, because he told the local news outlets that he planned to sell batches of cocaine, light stuff, methamphetamine, heroin, and crack. However, I know before you overreact, in small quantities of up to 2.5 grams. Come on, he a man of the people. He's a man of
microdose some crack.
Yeah. Hey, look, crackheads don't die. Look, what crackhead actually died?
Yeah. Oh, facts. Look at that man right there. Look, he getting high right there. But hey, look, I do. All jokes aside. So I want to read this. In 2022, more than 2,720 people died from an overdose in British Columbia. Or is that? Yeah, British Columbia.
Yeah.
An average of 7 people a day. The Canadian city where addicts are allowed to inject, and the Canadian province experiments with decriminalizing hard drugs. Okay, so if British Columbia has the second highest rate of overdose deaths in Canada, and they're legally allowed to inject, and hard drugs are decriminalized, 2,720 are dying from overdoses,
right,
with fentanyl mixed in.
7 a day.
Hey man, hey, Mr. Martin doing a justice to the community, man.
They ain't trying to hear him though. Crazy thing though. I just found the update. And when I was scrolling through the story before, I did not see the update. All right. He is at least out of police custody. No,
good.
Pending a court hearing, but he's out. He's out. All right. He has also been asked to stay away from the east side because no, Nino Brown, you got it. you got to get out of there, man.
But look, if they're letting these people take the product, and he's like, look, man, y'all getting tainted product. Look, I make that pure meth.
Pure.
I can cook the crack the way you want the crack done. I can get you the pure heroin in the small ounces. If you want to microdose some cocaine, get you a cocaine pancake, and we're gonna make that thing happen for you.
Light. And powder sugar, baby. Ain't no but powder sugar on it, you know.
That's all it is.
That's it.
But if what he is doing reduces, now the only way you would know is proof of concept. They gotta let Mr. Martin operate, man.
Come on, man.
But if it does reduce the fentanyl overdoses in that area, then maybe it's more impactful. Look, he's an anti-hero, man. He is crack man, not Batman. Crack man of British Columbia.
Come on, man.
But he's that guy. So free Jerry Martin, man. Isn't that Jerry? Is it
yeah,
Jerry?
He free though. He free. Well, you know, he still got a court hearing, but he free.
Let that man work, man. He out here saving lives. He's a damn drug vigilante.
Come on. That's the vigilante part. You know, they don't rock with vigilantes nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if he want to run around with a damn drug cape on, let him do that thing, because he's slanging and saving lives.
Come on now, get a man some credit. You know what? He's a hero, man. You know what I'm saying? At first, I can't quite give him a Cannabis stamp of approval.
No, we can't do that.
No, we can't do that. All seriousness, but he still got ambition at 51. How about that? So, come on, brand new business. You know what I mean? Some people be like, you know, I'm done. I'm tapped out. You know, I'm you know, going in retirement. Now he could have took some of that retirement money, but I don't know. I don't know what the case is.
Wait, hold on. The downtown east side is home to the first legal supervised drug consumption in North America.
Come on.
Where people could bring their own substances to use in the presence of trained staff who can quickly respond in the event of an overdose. Since Insight opened in 2003, dozens of similar legal sites have opened across the U.S. and Canada. The overall number of fentanyl-related drug overdose deaths in Canada has sharply risen since 2016, increasing by more than 150% compared to 2022. So, does that mean like if the deaths are rising and they've opened up a large number of sites since 2003, what's the purpose of watching somebody over like? Hey, look, hey, BYOP, bring your own product.
Crazy. Oh, God. Look. It increased by more than 150%. But my thing about that is, I mean, I kind of get it, you know, because you go cold turkey and the withdrawals or whatever, you know, man, you going crazy, right? Like withdrawals are crazy, right? Trying to come down off of something that strong that's going into your body. So maybe there is a, you know, take the edge off a little bit. This is beyond my scope, to be honest with you. I got to go ahead and tap out, man. I don't know if we're going to see him in the morning, though, but God bless him.
Sleep tight, Larry, and don't let the crackheads bite. All right.
Hey, man, in the words of Mr. Shakur, please, Jerry Martin, keep your head up.
What's our next topic?
The next story that we actually have is good. It's good. This one's a good one. right?
Oh,
So
we got some positive news.
yeah, to some extent on a certain level. Okay, Kentucky. It's from Kentucky, home
Okay.
of ESTG and Jack Harlow over there. Kentucky
Okay.
governor signs medical marijuana legalization bill.
Dope.
Okay, this yeah,
Dope.
go crazy, go
Hey,
crazy.
number 38.
Come on, they should be pretty happy, man. I mean, look, and we always talk about it, and we'll get into it in other stories, but there's a lot of reasons for medical use of cannabis. So medical marijuana has been passed and it's been doing wonders in a lot of different states. All right, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, I hope I'm saying that right, on Friday signed a bill to legalize the medical marijuana, making the bluegrass state the 38th. The what? The 38th. Yeah, clap it up. Make some noise, Kentucky. If y'all are actually watching, listening, however you're doing it, show us some love. Let us know what y'all doing with it out there. Let us know about the businesses that's opening. The Democratic governor who had repeatedly called on lawmakers to legalize medical marijuana signed the measure, Senate Bill 47, at a ceremony in Frankfurt on Friday morning. That's according to Forbes.com. All right. And this is a quote, all right? It says, "I have been pushing for medical cannabis in sports betting for years." Oh, okay. Oh, he's a risk taker. He's okay. I see what you're doing. He said that in a Twitter post. Oh, you gonna tweet it, man? No comment. Referring to Senate Bill 47, but I get the excitement. Like, why wait to a press conference, right, to announce something like that? Why? Because people are affected all the time. By the time you get there, the crazy part is between it actually happening and signing it, and by the time you put together a nice little presser, you know what I'm saying, in the office and everything like that, somebody could be in trouble. So let's really look at it. There's people that are really in need for a lot of cannabis patients that are in need. They have qualifying medical condition. So know that Senate Bill 47 allows patients with certain qualifying medical conditions, including cancer, chronic pain, epilepsy, and post-traumatic stress disorder, to obtain a doctor's recommendation to use cannabis medicinally. All right. So that's the big one. This bill, however, does not allow patients to smoke marijuana. Wait a minute.
But it allows for the sale of unprocessed cannabis flower for vaporization.
Okay. All
So
right. Break that down. That's why I say on some level, it's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little tough, but now patients will be permitted to possess a 10-day supply of cannabis on their person, right on them, and a 30-day supply at home. Question: how do you get it home? That's a real question. Corey, what you think? How do you get it home? Like, no, I'm just saying, because you remember we asked this question when we interviewed Fizzy about cannabis infused beverages. You know what I'm talking about? And we were one of our questions that we really wanted to know, and our audience could definitely use, was, what about transport? Right?
I would imagine it's like pills, like when you get pills nowadays, right? It's in a container that it's in a bag, it's in a container that's in a bag that's stapled and all that stuff. So I would imagine it'd be some type of packaged deal where you can tell if it's been open, and you know better not to use it while operating a motor vehicle, right? So I don't know. I mean, maybe you can take it while you're in the car if you're a passenger, but as long as you're not the one behind the wheel driving and everything like that.
But you think if it's sealed, they should be good?
Yeah, they should be good. Yeah,
like, because what I'm saying, you got a 30-day supply. You on your way home.
Yeah.
You get pulled over for, you forgot to put your blinker on, right?
Got my medical card right here.
Got my medical card. Now, they said it's okay to have your medical card, but you're on person. You're supposed to have 10-day supply worth. Right? But you got 30. So, let's say you got 25. It don't matter, right? But you got almost 30.
That's a great opportunity for these transportation businesses. So if you have a a business where you pick up the cannabis from the medical marijuana facility or the retailer, and then you just put it in your vehicle. You get your distribution license, and then you just take it to the client. And then you get pulled up.
Put them on game.
No, you get pulled over. You be like, I got a distro license. They're like, all right, you're good. Take it to Mr. Johnson's house. Mr. Johnson got glaucoma, and he need his cannabis. And so
that's the OG one. That's the OG qualifier. Yeah,
that's the OG. He's like, I need my flower. They get it to him that way, and that way he doesn't have to have it on his person. Doesn't have to risk getting pulled over. We are stimulating the economy because now you're getting the distribution license holder a job, and they're able to start their business and make their money. And the medical marijuana facility made the revenue they made, and Mr. Johnson got his product. I think that's a win-win-win.
It was a win-win-win. No, that's why it got passed. You got to really look at the effects that it has on economics, in that state. So the economy is definitely gonna benefit from it. They got the historical data from other states and seeing how their medical cannabis programs are working out. So we'll see, because Kentucky's medical cannabis program is slated to launch by January, the start of 2025.
And look, they're gonna wager, and you can wager how quickly he's gonna get there. Once that sports betting is legalized, man. Look, they're gonna say, look, we got the Kentucky Derby, right? So we're gonna get our top horses, and we're gonna have them pick up the product on horseback. And what's your over under getting it from the facility to the consumer's house?
Hey man, that's wild. Put a bet on it. Bet.
Best of both worlds.
Bet a QP. Bet a QP right now. Yeah, man, they're excited, man. Kentucky Normal has already been on top of it. Everybody's, throwing parades and parties about it. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all stay safe until the medical cannabis program in Kentucky is officially, open. So you guys be careful out there in Kentucky. And until then, y'all continue to tune in to the Cannabis and Word on the Street. All right. So look, we got one more forum today. All right.
Cannabis.
New Mexico, man. We rock with New Mexico, man.
Yes, sir.
We rock with New Mexico, most definitely.
All the love to New Mexico.
And look, New Mexico showing more love to the cannabis, but they showing more love to cannabis in general. All right, as they approve insomnia. That's right, insomnia as a qualifying condition for medical cannabis program. Think about it, right? That's legitimate, right? If you ever heard of anybody that is a cannabis user recreationally or medicinally, they will tell you one of the greatest benefits about cannabis is you get some amazing sleep, no cap. All right. So this is what the situation is going on right now. And I said insomnia. Yes, insomnia is being added as a qualifying condition in the state's medical cannabis program, according to the New Mexico Department of Health. Now, they announced this on Tuesday, and we understand that the sleep disorder makes it hard for people to fall asleep. Okay. The addition of insomnia comes just months after the state added anxiety as a qualifying condition amid a year of declining enrollment in the program. Now, why do you think that they are trying to push for, an increase in enrollment for the program?
Man, they need that revenue.
Trying to tell you, we just said it, bro. For Kentucky, same thing. They need that money, right? So that's a big thing, because now you got to think about how that works out. When it's legalized, now you're it's just medicine. You know what I'm saying? There's big money in that. And it says, even though patients may access cannabis without a medical cannabis card through the adult use program, by including insomnia in the list of qualifying conditions, patients would have increased opportunity to discuss with their medical provider how cannabis can be used to impact their insomnia and help them sleep better. This is from DOH Secretary Patrick Allen. All right, so that's a big deal, though, only because it sucks when you hear about the fact that, there's a medical cannabis program in your state, right? But the issues and ailments that you have don't qualify. Like, so like, you know, oh no, that don't qualify. You like, bro, I got like real insomnia. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like the idea of it is for some people, it's not for other people. I don't know if everybody in New Mexico is extremely excited about this, but we've been following New Mexico on the Cannabis podcast and Word on the Street for some time. And I know that there will be a lot of people that this can help, you know, all right? So y'all should be, one step is still a step forward, right?
My thing is, isn't it recreational use in New Mexico?
Yeah, they got an adult use program.
So when it comes to the medical marijuana, right? So there's certain strains that help treat certain ailments.
Uh-huh.
And those certain ailments are good for whether it be PTSD, anxiety, insomnia, or whatever, or it helps reduce whatever symptoms or pains that you're having, right?
Right.
Versus the recreational is just all different types of strains, all different types of effects that it can have on you. So they want to make sure that they're giving you a tailor-made cannabis cocktail, in a sense.
Yeah.
For your needs.
And there's social benefits to it. Think about it, right? So let's say you are, I don't know, some kind of traditionalist for some reason, whether it's just because of, you know, the style, family, lineage, maybe it's religion, whatever, right? And it's been the idea of cannabis socially, whether they have an adult use program or not, has been shunned in your area, your environment, right? There's a difference between I have an adult use cannabis, you know, I don't know, I'm able to go in and purchase this way, right? Or I have a medicinal card, right? That kind of changes things. There's people that will look at you different. Like it's medicine. I got a reason for this. I ain't out there just, you know, wilding out. There's some people that want to kind of protect, you know, themselves or whatever the case may be, just from the opinions of others, right? So I think it opens it up for the people that have insomnia. It is a way to allow you to kind of skate past and maybe, that's not even, I can't guarantee that, but maybe they'll look at you differently, because
if it's medical, then it could be covered by your insurance. And
yep.
If it's covered by your insurance, then it's cheaper. It's going to be much cheaper for you. So instead of you paying whatever the rate is for an ounce,
yeah,
let's say it's $30, I don't know, for an ounce, then
I'm moving to New Mexico.
Right. They only got to pay $5.
Ooh, for an ounce?
For an ounce, and that's because it's a prescription, you know. And that's the thing right there. I know a lot of people with insomnia and anxiety, so
it's real.
Shout out to New Mexico for giving them a leg up in life and helping them navigate and helping them get some much needed rest so that they can function in life.
Yep, absolutely. Now, listen, I think we can agree that New Mexico, for this move, with their medical cannabis use program, they get a Cannabis stamp of approval.
We talking about Cannabis.
Yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. I'm Jarrell Duncan.
And I'm Corey Millsap.
That's right. And we are the Cannabis, and this has been Word on the Street.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show. Here to give you knowledge that you didn't know. Put you on some game, now you got a buzz. You are now listening to Cannabis.